Here are the politics, movies, economics, technology, and headline events of the year 1999. It began with a terrible start. The President of the United States had been impeached for lying under oath in December. After the Monica Lewinsky scandal had surfaced, Clinton's political career and nationwide respect began to plummet. This perjury case spilled over into 1999 with a 21-day trial that ended on February 12th. The overall vote of the Senate was not guilty to the perjury charge. Thus, Congress was unable to convict and remove Bill Clinton from office. Clinton would remain in office until the end of his term in 2001. The entire event is important because even though Clinton was not removed from office, his name will always be stained with scandal, and unfortunately that will be the most remembered aspect of his presidency. The Matrix came out in theaters March 31st of 1999. It starred Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, and Carrie-Anne Moss in a sci-fi movie about a computer hacker who learns from a mysterious rebel about the true nature of his reality and his role in the war against the controllers. The movie was amplifying the common fear of technology at the time. After 1999, the technological age would begin to advance at a far faster pace, and the Matrix scared people into believing that technology could take over. This movie was possibly influential in the crazy Y2K scare that took place in 1999. However, it was a big success and a landmark movie of the time. On March 17th of 1999, for the first time in American history, the Dow Jones reached the 10,000 point mark, only to surpass itself that May and reach 11,000 points. Never before had the Dow Jones made such a jump in such a short amount of time. This is a landmark in American economy because the Dow Jones is one of the best-known market indicators in the world and is a great reflection on the American economy. The Dow Jones started in 1896 by Charles Dow and Edward Jones by adding up the stock prices and dividing them by the number of stocks counted. The first recorded number of the Dow Jones in 1896 was 40.94. Thus, once it reached the 10,000 and 11,000 mark, it was a great reflection on both inflation as well as the prosperity of the American economy at the time. The first BlackBerry phone was introduced in July of 1999. It was called the BlackBerry 850 and had a monochrome screen and could do HTML browsing, send messages, emails, and create calendars. It had a 4 megabyte memory and was powered by one AA battery. It was one of the first wireless devices which could connect people with their corporate email and contacts. This phone was one of the first of many BlackBerry phones which still exist today, even though they are not nearly as popular. It should be remembered for its innovation in cell phone technology at the time. John F. Kennedy Jr. died in a tragic plane crash with his wife and sister-in-law on July 16, 1999. John F. Kennedy Jr. was the closest thing to royalty America had. He was known for his charm and good looks, and most of all for being the beloved President John F. Kennedy's only son. Kennedy Jr., a new pilot at the time, was flying himself and others to Martha's Vineyard for a wedding. He was extremely inexperienced to be piloting such a technical plane in such poor conditions, but he went anyway. After the remains of the plane were found about 8 miles away from Martha's Vineyard, his destination, it was estimated that all 3 passengers died on impact. It was a crushing event to the nation, especially the women of America, who had lost such an influential member of American society, as well as someone who may have ran for president. However, the year 1999 will always be remembered as a shocking end to the 20th century.